Good.
Good afternoon. My name is Peter Zelmer, head PGA Golf Professional at the club at Tartan Fields. Today we're going to be doing teaching, learning video with my student Kyle Neff. Kyle, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
All right. Well, we're out on the golf course here. We're at hole number 7 at Tartan Fields, and our first thing we're going to talk about here, especially as we're talking how to play the course, take it from the range to the golf course, as well as if we play a little bit of competitive golf, the types of things we need to do on the tee box. So, Kyle, you got your driver here,
Yep.
but just talk for a second. Obviously, you know the golf course here. You've played here, but
Yep.
when you start out looking at this hole, tell me what do you initially see here?
So I initially see, I know there's water on the left here, so I think I'd take it at like the left edge of the fairway and hit a cut off of that
Okay.
towards those bunkers. I know I can't reach those here, so I'd probably hit driver for sure.
Okay. So, my assessment would be it's a driver hole as well. You do have bunkers right. There is water that's going to be up there left of the green. We have out of bounds way left.
Yeah.
So we definitely want to make sure, that what I would suggest is a couple things. I would still, even if you're going to cut it, I'd still go maybe just slightly left of the middle of the tee.
Yeah.
The key with a hole like this, though, is if we really can see it here, look out. Does this hole look narrow or wide?
It's wide.
It's wide, right?
It's wide.
So a lot of times what happens is, for good players like Kyle and myself, is I do great on the holes that are long and tight and give me some directive of what I need to do.
Correct.
Sometimes on these holes, you're licking your chops saying, hey, I'm going to pound a driver, hit it really far. What do we do though? We tend to fall asleep in our mind of what we're really trying to do, and we swing at it too hard, right?
Correct.
So I'd still like
Correct.
to see you have some keys here. I want good aiming,
Mm-hmm.
okay? Offensive approach though, we're not steering
Correct.
the ball, but also let's just maintain good tempo. We don't have to hit it like a long drive competition
Yeah.
here, okay?
Yeah.
So let's just take a couple practice swings
Yeah.
here. I think that'll be great though, because we're going to be able to get a good line. I don't necessarily want you to feel like you're making things small. Golf's hard enough hitting targets,
Yeah.
anyway. So we want to sense, hey, this is an opportunity to make a nice swing, especially if maybe we've played a few holes already. If we haven't had good tempo, it's an opportunity to actually find some here. But also we don't want to work against ourselves and try to hit it like a long drive competition here.
Yeah.
We're still trying to just get the ball in play,
Okay.
and give opportunity for the second shot.
Yeah.
So, all right, just inside left center, that's good. Plenty of room up there for your cut. Let's see how we do. Perfect. Right off the center, feeding to the right a little bit, away from the out of bounds. We can't get to the bunkers. We knew that. Obviously, if we had a yardage where we were going to get to those bunkers, we would need to hit something to stay out of those bunkers. We
Correct.
don't want to have
Correct.
fairway bunker shots. We can avoid
Yeah.
it. So, that's a blend, Kyle, of we just had an offensive play with a driver, fine to use, but we had good course management that we factored in. We had a strategy. We had a a system we were using there versus just getting up, going brain dead, and trying to hit it really hard.
Correct.
And that just, whether you've had a poor hole or it's a par 5 and you can't wait to rip it on in 2, or a wide open par 4 like this, if you look back on your rounds after you assess yourself over 10 rounds, you're going to find that's really for a good player where you're going to lose your strokes.
Correct.
The
Correct.
other longer, tougher holes, they do kind of tell you what to do, but this is where you can actually, by thinking the right way, not just make pars, but make birdies.
Yeah.
You want
correct.
to talk about getting better scores. So
Yeah.
good job with that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Awesome.